In boxing, there are punchers. And then there are destroyers. Few fighters in modern history have wielded raw power with the precision and economy of Naoya Inoue. Not merely content to outbox his opponents, Inoue has developed a reputation as a man who ends fights with a single shot, sometimes before the fans have even settled into their seats. This is not the work of a wild slugger but of a cold technician whose fists obey his mind with terrifying efficiency. This is a closer look at 6 of the most violent one-punch knockouts delivered by the monster. Moments in the ring that turned hype into horror. That took disbelief and replaced it with awe. These are not just finishes. These are warnings etched into the memory of boxing forever. Inoue's decision to move up in weight to face the undefeated American WBC and WBO champion Stephen Fulton was met with a mixture of excitement and skepticism. Fulton, known for his slick boxing and sharp jab, scoffed at the notion that the Japanese phenom would pose a real threat. He dismissed Inoue's credentials as inflated achievements earned in smaller divisions against lesser foes. "He's too small," Fulton said. "Too short. I'll wipe him out clean." From the very beginning, the air was electric. The face-off between the two fighters nearly devolved into chaos. Staring into Inoue's eyes, Fulton tried to intimidate him. But Inoue's gaze never wavered. Calm. Icy. Focused. Behind that expression was not rage but inevitability. When the fight began, Inoue didn't rush. He dissected. His jab was crisp, and his movement was surgical. But the tone changed in an instant. A perfectly timed shot to the midsection took the wind from Fulton's sails. And then, when the American tried to fire back and reclaim control, Inoue's right hand detonated on his chin with such finality that the ring might as well have vanished beneath him. That punch marked not only a brutal end for Fulton's unbeaten record but also a redefining moment in Inoue's career. He wasn't just a dominant champion in the lower divisions anymore. He had now dismantled one of America's best in a higher weight class with clinical precision and terrifying power. Inoue had officially graduated from elite to unquestioned menace. Inoue's most recent demonstration of violence came on January 24, 2025. Originally slated to face the Australian contender Sam Goodman, Inoue instead found himself across the ring from Korea's Yejun Kim, a late replacement who had bravely, if not wisely, accepted the assignment on short notice. Kim wasn't just stepping into a fight, he was walking into a storm. As Inoue made his entrance that night, the arena felt subdued, like the calm before something irreversible. The way he moved, the way he looked expressionless and still, was like a predator waiting for the cue to strike. From the opening bell, it was evident Kim had made a grave miscalculation. Inoue wasted no time. A straight right to the body folded Kim inward. A second came upstairs. Kim, trying to respond, advanced. He attempted to turn the tide with pressure, but every time he stepped forward, he ate a counter. Then came the moment that defined the fight. Kim, desperate and defiant, dared to taunt the monster. He dropped his hands and beckoned Inoue in an act that might have worked against a lesser man, but here it was a fatal invitation. Inoue's eyes lit up not with emotion, but with purpose. He stepped in and unleashed a combination that unraveled Kim completely. The sequence lasted mere seconds. A hurricane of perfectly placed punches. Right hands. Hooks. Uppercuts. Kim's body crumbled under the weight of the assault. His legs folded beneath him. The referee waved it off, but the message had already been sent: this is not a game. This is war. And Inoue is not your friend in it. Years earlier, when Inoue was still establishing his name globally, he entered the World Boxing Super Series. In the quarter-final, he faced Juan Carlos Payano, a durable Dominican fighter with an aggressive style and a reputation for going the distance. Many expected a test. Few predicted what followed. The opening bell hadn't even echoed through the arena before Inoue changed everything. Payano came forward, as he always did, looking to impose his will early. It was a mistake. Inoue anticipated the advance, set his feet, and launched a flawless two-punch combination. A jab to draw the guard up and a right hand to detonate behind it. That one strike landed flush and clean, and Payano fell backward as though unplugged from reality. The fight lasted 70 seconds. The punch was so surgical, so sudden, that the audience sat in stunned silence. Payano lay motionless. The referee didn't bother with a full count. And just like that, Inoue had earned a global spotlight not through theatrics, but through execution. The knockout was later crowned Ring Magazine's Knockout of the Year. A highlight on paper but a horror film for Payano. For Inoue, it was a statement. A promise. A warning to the rest of the tournament that the monster was not just there to win. He was there to end careers. Naoya Inoue turned professional in 2012 after a decorated amateur career in Japan. Unlike most prospects, he didn't spend his early years building a padded record. Instead, he was immediately thrust into danger. In just his debut bout, Inoue faced the reigning flyweight champion of the Philippines, Inoue, a seasoned veteran and national champion. The fight was a mismatch, but not in the way most expected. Inoue moved with the ease of someone who had been a professional for years. His jab dictated the pace. His combinations flowed naturally. He made Inoue look like a novice. He evaded punches like he had memorized his opponent's playbook beforehand. By round 4, Inoue had seen enough. He dipped low and delivered a body shot so violent, so thunderous, it echoed like a gunshot. Inoue doubled over, gasping for air. His corner had no choice but to throw in the towel. The fight was over. The young Japanese fighter had made his mark. From that moment on, it was clear, Inoue was not here to be protected. He was here to conquer. And he had just announced his arrival to the world in devastating fashion. Inoue's path of destruction did not stop with domestic champions. After conquering Japan's scene and introducing himself to the Filipino circuit, he set his sights on the best Thailand had to offer. His opponent was a national champion, fast, confident, and unafraid. But speed without purpose is nothing in front of a technician like Inoue. Thai fighter came forward, looking to overwhelm Inoue with aggression. But he couldn't touch him. Inoue was in and out, jabbing with supernatural speed, slipping punches like he was built of vapor. Frustrated, the challenger decided to go for broke, charging in to land something big. It was a mistake. He would not get the chance to make it twice. Inoue's counter was brutal. A short, precise shot caught the Thai fighter clean and froze him in motion. The challenger's body stiffened. His eyes glazed over. He dropped instantly. There was no drama. No build-up. Just a cold end. As if the lights had been cut. The crowd erupted, but Inoue remained emotionless. Another name on the list. Another soul banished to the invisible realm of defeat. Perhaps one of the most symbolic fights in Inoue's career came on December 30, 2016, when he faced Kohei Kono, a respected veteran with a chin of granite. Kono was not just any opponent. He had shared the ring with world champions. He had gone the distance with punchers. No one had ever knocked him out. Inoue set out to change that. From the outset, it was clear that Kono had no intention of backing down. He pushed the pace, throwing heavy shots and looking to bully the younger man. Inoue, however, stood his ground. He absorbed the pressure, picked his shots, and slowly began to unravel the veteran's defense. In round 6, the turning point arrived. Kono stepped in with his usual aggression only to walk straight into a devastating left hook. The punch spun him sideways. His body collapsed like scaffolding knocked loose. He tried to rise, but his legs betrayed him. Moments later, the referee allowed the fight to continue. But Inoue wasn't done. He swarmed Kono with pinpoint accuracy. Every shot landed. Kono stood momentarily knocked out on his feet before crashing to the canvas in slow motion. A fallen oak tree. A monument to resistance finally toppled. It was a passing of the torch, but also a demolition. Inoue didn't just beat Kono. He ended an era. The old guard had fallen. The monster had arrived. Naoya Inoue's knockouts are more than violent endings, they're chapters in a story of rising inevitability. Each opponent brought confidence, strategy, experience. None left with their pride intact. Some left with their records broken, others, with their reputations forever changed. And what makes Inoue's power so frightening isn't just the force of his punches but their precision. He doesn't brawl. He doesn't chase. He sets traps, calculates angles, and strikes like a sniper. To be hit by Naoya Inoue is not to lose a fight. It is to be erased from it. As long as he continues to climb weight classes and challenge bigger, bolder names, the monster will continue to collect skulls quietly, brutally, and without mercy.